Hello and welcome back to another Indiana Jones Adventure Series action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at Indiana Jones from Cairo. This is based on his appearance in Raiders of the Lost Ark when he's in Cairo and he's not wearing the jacket, obviously. And this figure is an exclusive for Wave 2, and even though Wave 2 primarily focuses on Temple of Doom characters, we of course have 2 figures from the Dial of Destiny, and we got 3 figures from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Actually, four. We have this version of Indy. We have the Temple Escape Indy, which is a repack of the Wave 1 Indy from Raiders. And we also got a 2-pack with Belloc and Marcus Brody. I don't have the Temple Escape Indy yet, but I do have the 2-pack with Marcus Brody and Belloc, so I'll review that in the next video. But for now, we'll take a look at this. Now, this figure is not that bad of a figure, and I think it's a decent looking figure and decent figure, in terms of the detail and the way it's built and sculpted and designed. But before we take a look at that, we'll take a look at the packaging that it comes in. The packaging, of course, is your standard Adventure Series packaging. The front's the same, the side's the same. We got a picture of Indy, and we got a picture of him fighting one of the Egyptian thugs or assassins, whatever you want to call them, in Cairo when he and Marion get ambushed by them. We also have the back. The back is the same, and of course on this side we have the scale of the figure and the accessories that he comes with. He comes with a whip in action, a coiled whip, 2 sets of alternate hands, the monkey that was also packed with Marion, his revolver, and his satchel. All of these accessories are actually repacks from the Raiders Indy and Marion. And so there's nothing new in terms of the accessories. They're just repackaged accessories and items in terms of, of this figure. But that's it, But that's it for the back. And this side has all the figures in Wave 2. We have Indiana Jones from Cairo, which is the one I'm reviewing. Short Round, Dial of Destiny Indy, Temple of Doom Indy, Hell in a Shaw, and Hypnotize Indy. And I already reviewed all these figures in previous videos, so be sure to check it out if you haven't already. And of course, today we'll be taking a look at this one. So yeah, there's that for the packaging. And here is the figure. Now, the articulation that he does have is a ball joint at the head, ball joint at the lower neck, hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, ball jointed wrists. He has like upper chest, like a ball joint on the upper chest, the ball joint on the upper, not upper, but ball joint on the waist, hinge hips, swivel thigh, hinge knees, and hinge ankles. And accessories that he comes with were shown in the back, but let me show it to you up close in detail. So here is his whip in action. It's a repack of the whip that came with Raiders Indy, and you can take it off, but I'm not going to do it. The satchel is the same thing too. You can take it off the figure too if you choose to do so. Here's the cold whip, same thing, same accessory that came with Raiders Indy and other indies like Temple of Doom Indy and Last Crusade Indy. And the belt hook on this one, or the hook for the whip, does kind of work, but it doesn't stay on too long. Maybe I might do it later towards the end of the video, but I'll show you guys. And the hook on this belt, they fixed it, but it still doesn't stay on permanently. It'll stay on for maybe a couple seconds and it pops out, but oh well. Here are the set of hands. He comes with 2 fists, and he comes with this hand. The right hand for this one is his trigger hand, and this one you can put a gun in his hand and have him, shoot people and shoot other objects. This hand is the open hand, and this is the hand that he uses to. Well, this hand that came with the Raiders Indian, and you can put the golden idol in this hand. Obviously, he doesn't have the golden idol in this figure. Because he doesn't, this is past that scene. But I guess you can put other accessories in this hand, or unless you want to put the golden idol with this in this hand and have it be with this Indian, that's really fine, I guess. The monkey is again a repack of the monkey that came with Marion, and I already reviewed this one too along with the Marion. But just for a quick refresher, here is the detail on the monkey. Monkey looks nice in terms of detail, and of course articulation that he has is a ball joint at the head, swivel like arms, and his tail's on a ball joint. But that's really it. That's really it for the monkey. And yeah, And of course, here is his revolver. The revolver it is the same one. I believe this one might fit in there. I think this one's smaller than the one that came with the Raiders Indy, and I think you can actually put it in the holster and make it fit. I don't know if I should try it out. Let's see. Let's do this first. So here's the whip. And like I said, they fixed it. They fixed the hook, but it doesn't last long. So you're going to have to, be careful with this and try to, carefully, push it down with your finger. Once you get the peg in the hole, you have to push it down with your finger. Like that. And there you go. The hook. Okay, see, now it popped out. Oh, screw it. You know what? I'm not going to try the gun. And I'm not gonna try to put the gun in the holster. I just want to mess with it right now on video. But yeah, let's compare him to the Temple of Doom Indy. The head sculpt is actually the same head sculpt. The only difference is that they actually got rid of some of the scar and the blood paint on his face, because obviously in Raiders, when he fights the assassins, he doesn't bleed or have any scars on his face. So all they did was they took this face, and if you can see, and you see the little scars on his face and the little blood stains, they basically repainted that and gave him a more cleaner face for the Cairo Indy. But that's it. So yeah, same head sculpt. The most of the body part is also a reuse. This shirt is actually a separate mold. And as you can tell, the body inside is the same body that was used for this Indy, and as well as the Hypnotized Indy from Wave 2. The legs, I want to say they're the same, but I think they're slightly different legs. Could be just me. Let's see. Comparison. Okay. You know what? The legs on this Indy is a different set of legs to this Indy, so I'm wrong about that. And the shoes are the same, but yeah, everything else is different. The gun belt is obviously the same too, but that's really it. So again, this version of Indy is a retool and reuse of other figures, and the accessories are just repackaged accessories from other figures. But that's it. So in terms of this Indy, I'd probably give him a 9 out of 10. It's a great figure, but again, it's not perfect like the other Indies that we've had so far. So I recommend this. I mean, again, he's not that bad, so I'd recommend it. But just keep in mind, he isn't going to be, 100% satisfying, especially if you're a hardcore indie fan and, a diehard collector like I am. It's not the best indie in terms of action figure standards, but it's not bad of a figure. I do recommend you get it. So again, it's not bad of a figure. Just expect certain things to not meet your satisfaction, and yeah, but just be happy with the good stuff of this figure. Now, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy. Bye.